All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Double honors to apostles of GMS, and sincere Shalom to the brothers out here pushing this truth and sincerity. Now, I wanted to take the time out to also go into faith or prayer, really, because as much as as the hopeful elect, and I mean that for any of the brothers out there that's, like, as I say, sincerely doing this truth, a great reminder for all of us is that prayer is always key. When we do all these videos, and it's for purely out of edification, that we always remember that prayer is the number one thing that will primarily save us through faith, through the power and faith of the Lord Yahweh. Because it feels good doing these videos, honestly. That we get to try our best to reach out to the hopeful elect, because we don't know who it is. And even with the videos I do, even especially going into the cadres of war, and I'm gonna do a video on this event later on, going into where we are ready now for the new Taliban thing. But I also wanted to take a time out to also go into the prayers, at least for what's going to happen. So I want to start off with Jeremiah 30:7. It says, "Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even a time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it." And that he is the hopeful elect. Because, as it says, that day is going to be great. It's not going to be in a good way for a lot of people. It'll be great for us, because we know that we're in that time, and that we're getting closer and closer to this place ending. But even in Jacob's time, we will also have troubles as well. And that's why prayer is also relevant and important, because the Lord's the one who's going to save us from that catastrophic thing. But even going back before, like even now, like right now, when we just in our daily lives, it's always a great reminder to pray. Even if you have to do a video on it, it helps, because for whoever else is new watching, so they can understand that prayer is also key, and that's the most important thing. So this video is really going to be really short. I just figured I'd go into it just a little bit today, because we could do all the things we try to do, but without prayer, we ain't nothing. And that primarily goes for myself too, because hey, I end up slipping, and I'm pretty sure other brothers end up slipping. It's a normal thing, but it's always a good reminder to just keep doing that. Just keep praying, even if you may forget, you can make it up again. Because at the end of the day, I feel like I don't even pray enough. And that could be for technically all of us. We don't, as much as we want to pray our butts off, it just usually don't feel like enough. So this is Matthew 6:9. It says, "After this manner, therefore ye pray ye, Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done in heaven. Thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is thy kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen." So that's why we always pray, as it says, from "give us our daily bread," to just make our ends meet just for the day, to get it pretty much to sustain us, not to be rich in Esau's kingdom, because the riches in this kingdom is nothing. The riches in this kingdom is filthy. We don't want the riches of this kingdom because it's not much. Sure, we want some nice things because hey, that's just our spirit. But to be rich in this society is to basically turn your back on the Lord. Because it's not to say there's no success, there ain't no successful brothers in this kingdom, but at least they know that the Lord is one who gives them that power. That'll be it's like that money. So they understand that this money is still trash. That the money that the Lord has for us is 10 times better. The value is even 10 times better. So being rich in this society is still technically equated to being poor as a jig in this society. It says, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors, and lead us not into temptation. And that's the primary thing that we don't want to do is be led into temptation. That's with philosophies, there's money, the people of how they think. It even primarily when people want to focus more on their job because their jobs be everything to them. So lead us not into it's like a temptation. We gotta be ready to sacrifice everything we have, especially in that when this place collapsed. Nothing that matters. Nothing you hold of value is of worth. Except the Bible, but nothing else is of worth. The TVs, the games, the movies, or your fancy clothes, none of that matters. Because no one's going to care about any of that stuff. The money is not going to be any good, especially when that MLTB is implemented. It says, "But deliver us from evil." The clutches of Esau's philosophies is purely evil. That is the evil. This is for thine is the kingdom and the power and glory forever. Amen. So we reference that the Lord, and we understand that the Lord is over Esau because Esau has no power. Only the Lord does. Because it says forever. So the Lord's power never left from before or after. The Lord always has his power. But that's pretty much all I wanted to go into with that. Just a real quick video. And I'm gonna do another video on that clip I just played. So this was a little edifying. With that, shalom.